The iconic bison, symbols of the American West. Across the vast prairies and rolling grasslands of North America, a thundering herd of massive, shaggy beasts emerges on the horizon. These are the bison, the largest land mammals on the continent and one of the most iconic symbols of the American West. Once numbering in the millions and roaming freely across the Great Plains, these magnificent creatures have endured a tumultuous history, teetering on the brink of extinction before making a remarkable comeback. Join us as we delve into the fascinating world of bison, exploring their biology, behavior, and the pivotal role they play in preserving the ecological integrity of the prairies. The bison, an evolutionary marvel. Bison, scientifically known as bison, are members of the bovine family, closely related to cattle and other wild oxen. However, their evolution has taken a unique path, shaped by the challenges of life on the North American prairies. These imposing animals can weigh up to a ton, with males standing nearly 6 feet tall at the shoulder, and their formidable size is matched by their physical prowess. The bison's shaggy coat, comprised of a thick undercoat and long guard hairs, provides insulation against the extreme temperatures of the plains, ranging from scorching summers to bitterly cold winters. Their broad, muscular heads and humped shoulders are perfectly adapted for plowing through deep snow, while their massive curved horns serve as potent weapons against predators and rivals alike. But perhaps the most remarkable adaptation of the bison is their endurance and ability to thrive on the nutrient-poor grasses of the prairies. Their digestive system, which includes a multi-chambered stomach and a specialized gut microbiome, allows them to efficiently extract energy from even the toughest, most fibrous plant matter. Bison on the move, migratory marathons. One of the most awe-inspiring sights in the natural world is that of a bison herd on the move. These nomadic giants undertake massive migrations, following the seasonal growth of grasses and fords across the plains. During these journeys, bison may travel hundreds of miles, their thundering hooves shaking the earth and leaving deep trails etched into the landscape. The migratory patterns of bison are not only a spectacle to behold, but also play a crucial role in shaping the prairie ecosystem. As they move, bison disperse seeds, aerate the soil with their hooves, and fertilize the grasslands with their nutrient-rich droppings. This constant cycle of disturbance and renewal helps maintain the diversity and productivity of the prairies, creating a mosaic of habitats that support a vast array of plant and animal species. Social dynamics and herd behavior. Bison are highly social animals living in tightly knit herds that exhibit complex social dynamics. The herd structure is matriarchal, with older, experienced females leading the group and determining the direction and pace of the migration. Younger females and their calves follow closely behind, while adult males, known as bulls, occupy the periphery of the herd, providing protection and breeding opportunities. Within the herd, communication is key, and bison have developed a range of vocalizations and body language to convey messages and maintain cohesion. From deep grunts and bellows to head bobbing and tail flicking, these signals help coordinate the movements and behaviors of the group, ensuring their collective survival in the face of predators, harsh weather, and other challenges. The importance of wallows and grooming. One of the most distinctive behaviors of bison is their fondness for wallowing. These temporary mud baths serve multiple purposes, providing relief from biting insects, regulating body temperature, and facilitating social bonding within the herd. As bison roll and wriggle in the mud, they create shallow depressions known as wallows, which become temporary wetland habitats for a variety of plant and animal species. These wallows play a vital role in the prairie ecosystem, increasing biodiversity and supporting a wide range of life, from amphibians and insects to migratory birds. In addition to wallowing, bison engage in regular grooming behaviors, using their tongues and horns to groom each other and remove loose hair and dirt. This mutual grooming not only helps maintain their insulating coats, but also strengthens social bonds and reduces stress within the herd. The bison's struggle for survival. Sadly, the history of bison in North America is one marred by tragedy and near extinction. In the late 19th century, as westward expansion and settlement encroached on their native prairies, bison were relentlessly hunted for their hides, meat, and to clear the way for agriculture and development. By the late 1800s, the once mighty herds, which had numbered in the tens of millions, were reduced to a mere few hundred individuals. It was only through the concerted efforts of conservationists, Native American tribes, and government agencies that the bison managed to cling to survival. Carefully managed breeding programs and the establishment of protected areas like Yellowstone National Park and other national parks and reserves helped nurture the remaining bison populations back from the brink of extinction. Today, the bison population in North America is estimated to be around 500,000, with the majority residing in commercial ranches and private herds. However, the preservation of wild, free-ranging bison populations remains a critical conservation priority, as these iconic creatures play a vital role in maintaining the ecological integrity of the prairies. Bison and prairie restoration. In recent decades, bison have emerged as powerful agents of prairie restoration and conservation. As these massive grazers roam the grasslands, their hooves and wallowing behaviors create disturbances that promote the growth of diverse plant species and maintain the overall health of the prairie ecosystem. Many conservation organizations and land managers are now reintroducing bison to protected areas, allowing these keystone species to once again shape the landscape and ecological processes that have sustained the prairies for millennia. The reintroduction of bison not only helps restore the natural balance of the prairies, but also provides economic opportunities for local communities through sustainable wildlife tourism and the production of bison meat and other products. Honoring the bison's legacy. For thousands of years, the bison has held a sacred and revered place in the cultures of many Native American tribes across the Great Plains. These magnificent animals provided sustenance, clothing, shelter, and spiritual guidance, and their very existence was interwoven with the traditions and identities of these indigenous communities. Today, the bison remains a powerful symbol of the American West, a living embodiment of the rugged beauty and resilience of the prairie lands. By preserving and celebrating these iconic creatures, we not only safeguard a vital component of our natural heritage, but also honor the deep cultural connections that have bound human societies to the bison for countless generations. The future of the bison. As we look to the future, the conservation and management of bison populations remain a priority. Challenges such as habitat fragmentation, climate change, and the potential for disease transmission from domestic cattle continue to threaten the long-term viability of wild bison herds. Through collaborative efforts involving indigenous communities, conservation organizations, land managers, and policymakers, we must strive to protect and expand suitable habitats for bison, implement sustainable grazing practices, and foster a greater appreciation for these iconic animals among the general public. By ensuring the survival and thriving of bison, we not only preserve a magnificent species, but also safeguard the health and resilience of the prairie ecosystems they call home. The thundering hooves of these mighty beasts serve as a powerful reminder of the enduring beauty and majesty of the American West, and it is our collective responsibility to ensure that their legacy endures for generations to come.